championship games on Saturday. We'll be here all week. Stick to MLSsoccer.com for all of your coverage of this competition, updated standings, fixtures as well, different results and news from the tournament. Plenty going on so far. The off day yesterday, a chance for the coaching symposium. Some of the higher ups at MLS as well as at Opta dealing with the academy coaches, teaching them some new tools and tricks as the Rapids are able to get into the box for the first time in this first half. The cross goes over. Mushagalusa fighting now with two FC Tokyo defenders, and it gets knocked out for what is going to be the first corner kick of the game. Looks like Mushagalusa and Aaron Martinez going over to the corner to take it. No Martinez there by himself. Colorado looking for their first goal of the competition. Ball played into the far post over the head of Bencomo. Still trying to keep it alive is Touche. Gets it to the feet of Mushagalusa. The 1-2 now. Mushagalusa down the left side. The shot comes in. Cleared away. Right in front of the goalkeeper there from Shinohara. The Rapids now getting their first few looks at goal. Some steady possession in the final third for the first time all game here, about 20 minutes into the first half. Priest has time and space now. Gets closed down quickly. Mushagalusa picks up the loose ball. Enoch Mushagalusa, USU 14 call-up just 2 years ago. And around that national team camp still. So it looks like Moises Martinez, or excuse me, Aaron is fouled. Quickly played to the feet. Once again cleared by Tokyo. Colorado making Tokyo look uncomfortable for the first time in this one. Priest once again closing down. Patience now from the Rapids. Hara looking to be an outlet. Turnover straight to the captain, Manato, before he turns it over. Sugiyama now forced into the turnover. See teams battling it out right at midfield. Their team really able to get control and get possession. Chus looked to switch the field, but to the wrong team. And now Tokyo are back on the ball. Turnover, back now to Kobayashi. Minato with the shot, and it's taken easily by Likewise. They push it wide to the right back, Priest. Seeing a lot of the ball out here. You have to think that's one of the ways maybe they can keep Kobayashi from floating and creating consistently, is forcing him into some defensive duties out on the wing. FC Tokyo looking very calm on the ball when they have the opportunities. Martinez floating to the other side of the field, picks up that ball. Looks up the line to Tracy. Tracy's able to keep it in. Plays long for Mushagalusa. Taken by the goalkeeper and then a slip there. I think a foul will go against Enoch Mushagalusa. After the play, getting caught pushing Hasagawa in the back unnecessarily a little bit. And Mendoza, the head official, over to take care of it quickly. This is a big competition for the head officials, an opportunity for Pro to evaluate some of the top upcoming officials. A lot of times the officials who referee here move on to USL, NASL, and MLS if they get good grades almost immediately after, or some of the officials are already at that level. Bencomo, the long ball up to Martinez. Martinez eventually is able to win it to his brother. He has space out wide. Martinez stays on the ball. Good connection between the twins now. Priest cuts in field, battling with Kobayashi. Gets a shot away. And taken down in the end by Takase. Bit of a stumble. Just north of 25 minutes gone here in this first half on the second day of competition here at the 2016 Generation Adidas Cup. 35-minute halves will be played. So these two teams entering that big last 10 minutes to try and get a lead going in to the halftime talk. Bencomo and Touche, the two Rapid center backs, haven't had that much to worry about. Tokyo's had more of the ball, but most of it outside the final third. Colorado just the one shot on goal so far. An errant ball rolling in to play now. Mushagalusa dropping deep from his center forward position to try and open up some space for the Colorado team. The field's behind us, the Seattle Sounders facing off against Chivas Guadalajara. As their ball ran into our field of play. That one knocked away well by Priest. He puts it out of bounds. Anthony Priest handling work on his wing so far. An offside's called. The return off the throw-in. So a sleepy start here to this match on the second day of competition. You can definitely see a lot of the nerves gone from the first day. Team struggling to connect, to find their flow. First touch is just a little bit long. As teams settle into the surroundings as well as the pressure of playing in this, what is the most prestigious youth competition here in the United States. Saw DC United struggle at times to get started against Brazilian competition Paranaense. On our first stream, Atlético Paranaense out of Brazil winning that one 5-0. FC Dallas looking comfortable and calm on their home field though in the second match of the day, knocking off Valencia 3-1. FC Dallas, one of the two most successful MLS Academy teams at this competition last year, looking like they have the talent and poised to maybe do it again this year, falling in the semifinals in 2015. Minoto, the captain, looks to slip it in for Hara, cleared away by Bencomo. Minoto back on the ball. Minoto and Kobayashi. The offensive fulcrums right now for Tokyo. Colorado will have to focus on how to get their touches reduced in the second half. Mushigolusu called offsides on this one. Colorado Rapids, of course, with some big news being announced over the last 2 hours. U.S. national team goalkeeper Tim Howard will come to the Rapids this summer. His return to Major League Soccer after leaving from the New York Metro Stars at the time to head to Manchester United. United States starting goalkeeper at the last 2 World Cups. And Howard now will return to the league that he helped build up. And a lot of excitement around the country, as well as, of course, in Denver, in Commerce City. That acquisition. Martinez putting pressure on here. Well, laid off there by Kobayashi. Just minutes before halftime. Deep in the corner there, you see right next to the Rapids. Reserves warming up. Right-footed service comes in from Minoto at the near post, flicked on. And out of bounds, the goal scorer, Hara. Gets his foot to that one, couldn't get it on frame. No, likewise trying to restart it quickly. Ben Como, the long ball up the field. Tokyo look to be ready for those. They've been first to most of those long balls, and now first to the ball in the box, trying to keep it alive. It rolls over the end line and out of bounds there on that far side for Fukino. See Tokyo, no great goal scoring chances. They've looked the more likely though in this first half. Great layoff there from Martinez. One taken away by FC Tokyo, looking to clear their lines now. Shinohara back to his goalkeeper, some pressure put on by Colorado. Almost an opportunity there on that turnover. Now the center back, Tush, starting the counter attack before it rolls out. Samuel Vines swapping from the left wing to the right wing. Late here in this first half, change for the Rapids. Martinez's touch just a little bit too long. The battle now to try and win it in a dangerous area for Colorado. They do come away with it. Mushigolusu's pass deflected. Colorado still on the ball. Just a minute and a half left. Regular time in this first half. Both teams would love a goal now. Would change the momentum of this game. Tracy does well to get out of pressure. Ball played up the line and brought down. An opportunity to push up the field and finally turned over. Sugayama caught off sides there, couldn't challenge on that clearance. Looks like Mushigolusu going out to that left wing now, more permanently. Turnover caused. Now Vines cutting infield. Martinez sitting in that midfield, starting to run the show a little bit more as this first half rolls along. Just a couple seconds left. Again, the Rapids create that one opportunity. Instead, they turn it over. Minoto on the long ball, and you see the wind absolutely pick that ball up and kill it. Didn't matter anyway. Hara caught offsides. And it looks like that'll be it for the first half as our head official Mendoza blows the whistle. So a slow first half here. The Colorado Rapids locked in 0-0 draw so far with FC Tokyo. These two teams sitting in first place on 2 points each in the group stage, and they will look to get a regulation winner. Otherwise, we are headed to another penalty kick shootout for these two squads. We'll be back here on MLSsoccer.com in just 10 minutes with all of your second half action. back here for the second half in Frisco at Toyota Soccer Center. Colorado Rapids and FC Tokyo getting ready to kick off here. Coming into this game, or this second day of competition, at first place in the group on 2 points each. Pumas defeating Philadelphia Union 1-0 in their match at 10 o'clock. So they took over first place now on 5 points. On 4 points. The winner of this one would pass them. If it was FC Tokyo and they won on PKs, they would pass. Colorado would go into a tie, heading into a matchup with them in the third group game. David Goss here on MLSsoccer.com. We kick off the second half between the Colorado Rapids and FC Tokyo. Both teams playing it close to the chest in the first one. Still looking for the first goal in the tournament for Colorado, as well as in this game for FC Tokyo. Chance coming here now for Tokyo, cleared away by Martinez. Colorado now looking to counterattack. Samuel Vines up that left wing. Able to lay it off there to Tracy. And now Tokyo looks to pump it back in the other way. Each team allowed 5 substitutions in the games. 2 halves of 35 minutes to be played. The 5 substitutions can only come in 3 separate stoppages, so they cannot make 1 sub 5 times. At some point, you have to make 2 subs at the same time to try and keep the game moving. If we are tied after regulation, we go straight to a penalty kick shootout. 2 points for the winner of the PK shootout, 1 point for the loser. Both these teams winning in the first game on penalty kick shootouts. 4-2 winners was FC Tokyo over Pumas. 4-3 winners was the Colorado Rapids, although a different goalkeeper in Maury instead of Likewise. Colorado able to force the turnover, some space to counter potentially now. Martinez cuts in field. He's got his brother off to one side and Vines off to the other. Vines picks it up. Tokyo has been very composed. They've done a good job getting into their formation, keeping their defensive shape. The moment they turn it over, a strong wind blowing now against the Rapids, moving from left to right. So at the back of this FC Tokyo team. Kobayashi has been one of the offensive fulcrums for this team. Mushagalusa losing it out of bounds. Everyone around this tournament talking about how good this FC Tokyo team has looked so far in this tournament, this game as well. Great composure from them. Sugiyama now in the attack opens up space. The shot comes in, the left-footed strike, and it's blocked away and out for a corner kick. Looks like a substitution, which we did not get confirmation of, but it looks like Ryochi Imamura coming in, who started the first game at forward. Came off the bench here in the second game. So the corner kick coming here for Tokyo. They went with the near post run in the first half. Let's see what they do here in the second half. Once again, the near post ball played in. Sugiyama trying to keep it alive, is able to get it wide once again. Right-footed service floated into the box. Shigalusa coming back to defend, knocks it away. Martinez clears, and his brother now to chase. Tokyo first to the ball. Well done by Fukino. Fukino pushing Martinez off the ball and keeping it alive. The flick on coming there from the substitute, Imamura, before being taken back. Looks like it was a like-for-like switch between Imamura and Hara. So one forward comes off and another one comes on. Colorado on the back foot to start this one out. FC Tokyo, founded the year the J-League started. They won the J-League Cup in 2004 and 2009, the Emperor's Cup in 2011. They've won the J-League second division in getting promoted, but they've never won the first division. Some of the bigger teams like Ura Reds and Yokohama Mariners have dominated that part. FC Tokyo, though, known for their youth development, and a big get for MLS to have them come here and challenge against their players in this competition. Currently 3 other matches going on behind us that are MLS opposition against international teams. The scorelines, a heavy beating so far. Misha Galusa trying to change that. He gets the shot away, and it floats just wide of the near post. One of the best shooting opportunities of the game for Colorado. In those other 3 games, though, international competition is taking care of business handily. 3-0 leads at halftime on all 3 of the games. Atletico Paranaense, who we saw knock off DC United 5-0 in the first game here on our stream. They are currently leading Houston 3-0. Monterrey and Chivas, both out of Mexico. Monterrey leading the Portland Timbers 3-0, and Chivas Guadalajara leading the Seattle Sounders 3-0. SKC keeps up their perfect record. They won their first matchup 4-0. They beat New England 3-0 in their first game today. Orlando knocking off the Chicago Fire 3-1 as well. Alejandro Perron, the U.S. Youth International for Orlando City SC, getting himself a hat trick in that game. This ball played down the line, so Colorado trying to make things a little better for MLS clubs here on the opening day of the second day of Generation Adidas competition. And a straight red card is shown. And it looks like Enoch Mushagalusa is done. Both these teams still in a little bit of shock as they recognize it. No one going off the field yet. Rosendo Mendoza, our head official. And he seemed right on top of the play and absolutely sure of it. And he shows a red card here to Misha Galusa in the 44th minute. So the turning point of the match that we've been waiting for with the goal comes with the red card. Less than 10 minutes into the second half. And Enoch Mushagalusa's afternoon is done. So a huge turn of events there. We saw in the first half Mushagalusa give a soft nudge off the ball in the back of Hasegawa, pushing him over outside the play. The foul was called. Mendoza spoke to him. And now another foul called. So Martinez going up top. He gets the turnover. Can he get the goal right after the red card? Hasegawa able to recover and knock it away. Mushagalusa coming by us. We'll head off the field. He's now knocked out of this competition. Colorado Rapids down to 10 men. 25 minutes left to play in the second half here They'll either look to open up that goal or potentially if they can push it to PKs, they can still get a victory in this one. Stay in the race for first place. But it's going to be tough now. Going man down. Tokyo's controlled the ball throughout the game already. Shinagawa's going to have a lot of work to do. As the attacking fulcrum of this team now. The onus is on FC Tokyo to get a victory. Talked about the high score lines in the other games. This the only game not to have a goal in this 12 o'clock time slot. Now the Rapids facing an uphill battle here in the second half. David Goss here on MLSsoccer.com bringing you this 2016 Generation Adidas Cup action. We'll have the New York Red Bulls against River Plate in the second matchup of the day here on the stream. 2 more time slots of games before that one here in Frisco. We will bring you the results of those games. Martinez able to force the turnover. Chance to counter now. Can they catch Tokyo coming forward? Vines on the far side. He's got 5-6 Tokyo players in front of him. And can't keep possession. The Rapids are going to have to either get a moment of brilliance or take advantage of a mental mistake from this Tokyo squad. FC Tokyo with the shot on goal, saved by Likewise and now cleared by the Rapids. Going to keep it alive on the top of the box. It's not away. Tokyo scored twice in the first game, once in the first half, once in the second half. Shutout so far by the Rapids. Tadashi Nakamura, his side, head coach of this Tokyo squad. That one cleared away, a mile away by Touche. Bencomo able to win it. Martinez now playing at center forward. It's going to be very lonely up top. Tracy and Stevens will try and give him support, as well as Vines. Tush with the clearance to Aaron Martinez. Moises playing up top. Aaron playing in the midfield. Moises can't trap that one. Colorado only giving up one, I have to say, good goal-scoring chance so far since they've gone man down. Seem to be handling the disadvantage well. Long ball coming the wind now. Going against Colorado will affect all those clearances that they'll be forced into as they're able to earn the free kick here. Or excuse me, concede the free kick. Look like offside is the call. Like Tracy being pulled back a little bit, but offside comes first. Colorado preparing their first substitution of the game. They continue to defend well. Eric Morales, number 35, is the man who's going to come on. Guy who can play across that midfield in this 4-3-3. The three mids really giving freedom to roam. Tracy, the one who drops a bit deeper. Excuse me, Stevens, the one who we've seen dropping a bit deeper, with Tracy and Martinez in front of him. So a corner kick coming now. FC Tokyo looking for the breakthrough here. Man up in the second half of this one, and that corner kick goes high and over everyone. Tokyo took the lead twice against Pumas in their first match before being pegged back and taken to PKs, where they won 4-2 in a shootout. Neither team able to score so far today. Mayo Kobayashi coming on in this one for Tsubasa Terayama. So the second substitution of the game for FC Tokyo. Mayo Kobayashi also a starter in the first game, replaced here in the second. Colorado still getting ready to make their first sub. Sugiyama pushing it wide. Colorado defending resolutely as Tish once again clears it out of his own box. The wind really affecting the play now. Every one of those clearance stood up in the air, helping Tokyo keep the ball in the attacking third. The Rapids earned the free kick. Perfectly sunny day, barely a cloud in the sky here in Frisco. Perfect temperature to play at. Not too cold. Don't have to worry at all about overheating, which we will have to deal with later in the week, as it's supposed to move up to 80 degrees. Perfect 52 and sunny today. That one goes off of Imamura's leg and easily taken by Likewise. You have to be impressed by the composure of this FC Tokyo team, but also understand that they do need to try and take a lead man up here. It would be a huge moment for them. They could really establish themselves at the top of the group. Philadelphia sitting at the bottom, and that's who they face in the next game. So with 17 minutes left in this one, you think at some point Tokyo will want to start to take some risks, take some chances to try and make it a regulation win for them and avoid penalty kicks. Sugiyama turning it over. Benkomo with the steal, battling his way out. Great work there from the substitute Kobayashi to steal it back. And now FC Tokyo on the attack. Turnover here to Martinez. Martinez with bodies around him, doesn't have much space to work, and he's able to earn a throw in, and that a small victory there. Well done by Moises. And it looks like that's going to be his last act of the day. So the first substitute of the game for Colorado. Eric Morales coming on. We'll see if he replaces like for like with Moises Martinez. Morales, starting midfielder for them. the USU 14 call-up in his past as well. He'll go in, it looks like, on the front line along with Samuel Vines, Tracy Stevens, and Aaron Martinez remaining in. Vines with the turnover. Looking for some space to shoot on the top of the box. Shinada. And headed away now. Tokyo will let it run out for the throw-in. Tokyo now over 10 minutes man up, and they still haven't had really good goal-scoring looks. Credit to the Rapids for staying disciplined defensively. Sugiyama juggling there, losing possession. Now Vines trying to break out. 1-2 game along that side, but Kobayashi with the steal. Cross comes in, no one there for Tokyo, headed away easily. Once again, Tush with the header. Sugiyama looking to create some space, and the shot in from Kobayashi wide of the near post. But finally a shooting opportunity for Tokyo. They have not been able to trouble the Colorado defense since the red card. 44th minute red card to Enoch Mushigalusa. The big moment of this match. No really good goal scoring opportunities between the two teams so far. Sugiyama looking for the through ball. Cut out by Tush. Morales now off the bench gets his first touch. One-on-one on that far side. Hasegawa able to control it. Now looking to get out. Morales able to turn him over. Looks to put the cross in and he earns a corner kick. Great work there for the substitute Eric Morales. Rapids now a chance to breathe, move some numbers forward. This may be one of, if not the best, goal-scoring chances of this second half here for the undermanned Rapids. Vines to take. The two center backs, Bencomo and Tush, coming forward. Played high up in there at the center of the box. Tush with the header, but in the end easily taken by Takase. And now with both the center backs out, Tokyo will look to counter. Kobayashi in midfield opens up play. Good switch of the field from him. Chance now to get forward for this Tokyo squad. Ball played in, saved by Likewise. The second one followed up and in. FC Tokyo opens up the goal scoring, going end to end off the Rapids corner kick and finally finishing off the opportunity and taking the lead in this one. Tomoyama Suzuki, the left back, flying forward. Kobayashi did a good job to switch the ball out wide to him. Suzuki beats the initial defender. Likewise with the first save, really all he could do. And the substitute Imamura following it up with the goal. So a 1-0 lead here for FC Tokyo as they look to stay in control of the group and move into first place ahead of Pumas. Just over 12 minutes left to play in this one. The Rapids now, man down, goal down, are up against it. Martinez sprays it wide. Can Colorado respond immediately? Tokyo took the lead twice in the first match against Pumas and conceded both times to eventually go to penalty kicks, although in that one they were not a man up at all. The Rapids really, in the first half, look composed, going toe-to-toe with Tokyo. Neither team with any great goal-scoring chances. Just a few soft shots on goal for both sides. Colorado receiving the red card early in this second half. Finally getting the corner kick opportunity. They took the risk to push a few numbers forward, and Tokyo made them pay for it. Tokyo never really overexerting themselves or getting out of their system or style at all, waiting for Colorado to make a mistake, and then they took advantage. Kobayashi opening up that plane, passing to his fellow Kobayashi there. Tokyo in the first half knocking the ball around calmly between their center mid and their back line when the two teams were even. Now with the lead and the man advantage, you have to think they're going to be in no rush. Pumas with the 1-0 win, moving to 4 points and a +1 goal differential. Tokyo, if they were to hold on, would move to 5 points and a +1 goal differential, sitting in first place. And Colorado and Pumas would face off in the next game for the win. Excuse me, for second place. First place in each group moves on to the semifinals. Everyone else plays another 2 matches as they match up against similar opposition across the groups. Those matchups a bit more flexible to try and get each team an opportune matchup. Maybe play against a team, if you're 2 teams from the Central, a team that you haven't faced yet, or an international competition if you can. Kobayashi's been fantastic all game. He looked the most likely player to create a goal for FC Tokyo, and he didn't score it or set it up, but he definitely opened up the play to allow it to happen. Jack Parham from Littleton, Colorado, getting ready to come on as a substitute for the Rapids. Colorado's only made 1 sub in the game. Both teams allowed 5 substitutions. Ben Como conceding the corner kick. And FC Tokyo will take. I believe the substitution gonna come first. The 2 subs. So Parham, it looks like, will come in at right back in place of Priest. And there's a substitution. Daiki Hasagawa coming on in place of Sugiyama, who's been playing in that attacking midfield role. Cleared away at the near post once again. Tokyo looking for that near post. Parham now right off the bench, chasing it down the field. (1-0) lead here on Field 4 in the second day of Generation Adidas Cup competition. David Goss here on MLSsoccer.com. We'll be coming to you 7 p.m. Eastern Time, 6 p.m. Central, with our second matchup in the championship division. The New York Red Bulls facing off against River Plate out of Argentina. Colorado Rapids trailing here to FC Tokyo 1-0. Man down after a red card in the 43rd minute to Enoch Mashagalusa. And then finally the opening goal from Imamura, the substitute center forward off the bench. Just about 6 minutes left to play here. If the Rapids can't get a goal and push it to penalty kicks, FC Tokyo will move to first place in the group. Ben Como with some poise there, gets it to the feet of Vines. Martinez now over the top. The Rapids have to take some risks Try and put this Tokyo backline under some pressure. Martinez does well. Good 1-2. So ref gives us the play on call. Martinez now with the left-footed cross. Best look late in this game. Takase able to grab it in front of Barham. Colorado, though, taking some risks now, pushing some numbers forward, creating some opportunities. Tracy looking to knock the ball away there. Hasegawa off the bench, working the attack. Ball comes in on the ground and cleared away by the Rapids. Still now Hasegawa on the ball. Tokyo looks like the type of team set up perfectly to have a lead man advantage. They like to play it on the ground. They've been calculated. They take their time pretty much throughout the match. Going to be in no rush now. Ball over the top, and it'll roll out of bounds. A goal kick now. It's going to be tough for the Rapids with this wind blowing against them to go the length of the field, but just a few minutes left. Likewise here to take. A tough game for him. Pretty much did everything he had to, made the save on the initial shot before giving up the second opportunity. Rui Yokoyama coming on here in place of Suzuki. We'll see if Yokoyama goes in like for like at left back. It looks like Arakawa is going to swap over to left back. Fukino moving back to right back. And Yokoyama moving into the midfield. Minato. Come on the ball. Now the substitute with the shot immediately. That left-footed strike wide of that far post. Rui Yokoyama wasting no time to get involved. A substitute with the goal. Lone goal so far. Yokoyama trying to make it 2. Vines trying to bring it down. One away by Hasegawa. Kobayashi losing it to the center back, Alex Tush. And Tush now called for the foul. Looks like Tush moving up to where his brother normally plays, up to center forward, to give this Rapids team a bit more of an aerial presence, some numbers in the attack. Colorado's forced to take some chances. Shinohara with the long ball, the wind at their back. Easy for him to clear the field, a little bit too far. Likewise, will roll it out. Bencomo with pressure on him. Handles that well. Martinez now has been crafty all game on the ball. Up here to Tracy. Good switch of the field from him. Colorado looking to push. Only minutes left. They get it wide to Bencomo. With the 3-man back line now. They're forced into the attack. Vines loses possession. Goes out off his own foot for a throw-in. We enter the last minute of regular time here. Bencomo looking to clear it. It eventually does go out of bounds in favor of the Rapids. We enter the last minute of play. FC Tokyo leading 1-0 here off the 59th minute goal from the substitute, Ryoichi Imamura. The game changed in the 43rd minute with the red card to Enoch Mashagalusa. The Rapids held on for about 15 minutes after that. Playing man down. Push bodies forward on the corner kick, and FC Tokyo were clinical on the counterattack, going from end to end for eventually scoring what is now the go-ahead goal and might be the goal that they are able to hang on to move to first place in the group. Both these teams sitting on 2 points here at 0 goal differential. Tokyo slightly ahead with 2 goals scored so far. And it looks like the Japanese squad is going to be able to hang on to this one. So don't forget to stick to MLSsoccer.com for all of your results. We'll be coming back in just a few hours with that second stream of the day. The New York Red Bulls, who won the Premier Division last year against River Plate, who won the Championship Division last year. Should be one of the tightest matches of the group stage. One that a lot of people here are looking forward to. River Plate beating Aspire Academy in the first match of group play. The New York Red Bulls falling in penalty kicks against the LA Galaxy in their first match as well. The LA Galaxy, that secret weapon for PKs, and 6'3" Eric Lopez, their USL LA Galaxy 2 goalkeeper currently. Ben Como can't keep possession of that one, and it goes out of bounds for a throw-in. The Rapids able to rattle Tokyo a little bit here late in this second half as they push some numbers forward. Just a few 2 over-aggressive tackles have been called for fouls. Shinohara, no rush to take this one. Clips it down the line. Brought down here by Hasegawa. Hasegawa, good work to get between 2 defenders. Loses the ball, though. Not many more chances for the Rapids coming here. Can they get possession and fight against both Tokyo and the wind to get themselves that goal-scoring chance, the Colorado Rapids? Going toe-to-toe here with FC Tokyo. We'll bring you all of the other results that are going on around us on that next broadcast. Free kick here in favor of the Rapids. Or excuse me, that's the final whistle. So FC Tokyo will move to first place in the group. The goal by Ryoche Imamura in the 59th minute, the 1 goal of the game. A big game here. And a big call made by Rosendo Mendoza. The red card in the 43rd minute to Enoch Michigalusa, changing this one. And the Colorado Rapids still an opportunity to potentially win the group if they can knock off Pumas and Philadelphia can get the result. But a great matchup between these 2 teams going toe-to-toe. David Goss here on MLSsoccer.com. We brought you all the action here. As you see, Imamura get the winner, and we'll be doing it once again, 7 p.m. Eastern Time, 6 p.m. Central. Likewise, nothing he could do on the follow-up shot after making the initial save. So the New York Red Bulls will face off against River Plate in that one. FC Tokyo takes a 1-0 win here over the Colorado Rapids. Thanks so much for joining us, and stick to MLSsoccer.com for all your 2016 Generation Adidas Cup news and notes. Kakoa likewise will replace Trevor Mowry in goal. Across the back line, Evan Austin. Getting themselves a penalty. Group, the Colorado Rapids of Major at the 2016 Generation Adidas Cup. Good afternoon.